What's up, everybody? Story here, and welcome to a modded Skyrim playthrough. We're gonna do a Argonian Necromancer named Wanks and Shadows the 5th. As I've done the rest of them, except for Elder Scrolls 1. Each one corresponding to their ancestor. Wanks and Shadows 2, 3, 4, etc. It's finally time to do Skyrim. And I modded the crap out of it. So, yeah. I'll leave a link to my mod list in the description below if you want to see that. And also, if you want to skip the character creation, I'll probably leave a link to that as well. If you're watching this on YouTube, of course. Later on. So, I'll start a new game. I'll probably adjust the sound settings. I didn't really take that into account yet. Hopefully it looks okay, and hopefully it runs okay. I've literally spent the past week modding this game, so I'm hoping it was worth it. But we are going to be skipping the initial carriage ride. Everybody's seen the carriage ride, and quite frankly, I'm using an alternate start mod, so I'm quite happy to just get past that. Just get out there, you know? My goal, obviously, other than being an amazing necromancer, is to beat this game finally. I have never beat Skyrim's main quest in my life. And I've played this game quite a bit. So, it's kind of weird. I'd like to. So we have to wait for this to load up. In the top left you can see it's loading a bunch of menus and mods and stuff. We're going to have to go through that. So, like I said, if you're going to watch this later, I suggest skipping ahead. Because I'm going to be doing this and character creation. Might take a little bit. And it's probably not super interesting to watch. So, definitely skip ahead. If you want to. If you're watching this now, sucks for you. You get to suffer with me. I'll try not to take too long, though. Because I actually want to play the game. Weird, I know. I think they've all finished. Merchant of Armors is usually the last one, so we go to our mod configuration menu. This is all the menu mods that have mod configuration menus. I think the only one we need to... Well, we need to do some of them. Let's see. Let's just go through real quick. I don't even know what CGO stands for. Combat. Something overhaul, probably. This is probably all fine. I don't think I'm going to change too much settings, really. Deadly Dragons, maybe. Difficulty Vanilla. Expert Insane. Nah. Enhanced Blood Magic, Forgotten Magic, Frostfall. I equip. We need this one on. Please complete your Skyrim Unbound. Fine. I guess I'll do that first. We could probably do a lot of this in-game, actually. Let's just get the thing rolling. Where is it? One of these starts the game. This one, Skyrim Unbound. So basically, this is our character creation template. So we can just click this to begin our adventure. But obviously we don't want to do that yet. Character name. I don't think this matters too much. We'll just pick Warlock. Did I just click this? Probably. Standing stone ability. We should probably find our own standing stone, right? Race menu. We can go in here and create our guy. We can just do that now, actually. Alright. So let's go for Argonian. Because they're the best race, obviously. I mean, I'm not too bothered about how an Argonian looks. They look cool. But we wanted to look evil, obviously, because we're a necromancer. So let's use that as a template. Be a beefy necromancer. That's a piddly little boy. How do we zoom out? Zoom out, left alt. There we go, excuse me. Alright. Let's do Dark color. Sure. Scars. Scars are cool. You don't look badass unless you got a scar, right? I like that. War paint. Probably gonna change the color if I want to see it. Purple could be cool as a war paint color. How do you... I think it's fully transparent. There we go. Oh, piss. Wrong bar. My bad. Why does it not look purple? Let's just do this then. I think purple's very necromancer-y, kinda. I think that looks cool. Alright. Let's go to... I just want a longer face. That's all. And his length. Give him more of a T-Rex look. And I guess this is all fine. Cheekbone height, maybe. Yeah, high cheekbones. Sure. Eye color. What kind of crazy ass colors do we have? Anything that looks evil? These all look the same color. Almost. Ew. I like lizard eyes. They're pretty cool. I like those, I suppose. Eye shape. Changes very little. As I expected. Eye tint? God. Okay. Make a beak. It's not a bird, JC. So I'll be hunting down gelflings. I'd be down for that. Awesome. RPG of like this would be also of that would be cool. Dark crystal. I'd like that. Yeah, that's fine. Hair. Zoom out a bit. Probably going to be wearing a hood or something, I'd imagine. We're trying to look like a necromancer and be a necromancer, not just look like one. Well, probably. I like that. Hair color. Wow, so many options. Oh god, for a second I thought facecam was full screen. Yeah. Full screen facecam, there he is. It's me! Oh god. So this is kind of fun. You can make your, you gotta look like... Let's zoom him in. Ah! It's like Robert De Niro. Fuck. Jesus Christ. These are... And these would be like permanent. Pog? Argonian Pog? Amazing. I like that. Oh shit. Squint right. He's winking at you. Oof. Well, we wanted to look a little evil, right? So we'll go like a little bit happy. Yeah. Let's make him like sinister. Okay. Maybe a little less angry. Maybe more angry. That's probably good. Alright, I'm happy with that. Like I said, I don't want to take too much time. I've already taken a lot of time. I could spend all day at a character creator. I just... Skin tone, I want to darken it. What color do we want to be? Probably not red. I mean, just a... He's called Wanks and Shadows. Maybe he should be dark. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Like a shadow scale. Why not? Argonian stripes. Wait. I don't see them. Oh fuck. I didn't want to change this. Son of a bitch. Cancel tab. Ah. Do we even have any other stripes? Oh, there's one on our nose. That's wild. Do I want to keep that? No. How about 3? What's 3? Are they all on the head? I don't want really on the head. I wouldn't mind some body stripes. Oh, we could change the color of his things. Oh, that'd be kind of weird if I didn't change them all. Oh, body paint. Maybe this is I don't know. I don't know. Okay, hand paint, foot paint, face paint, body scales. What the fuck? Whoa. Oh, jeez. I don't have any nude mods on, thankfully. You're not going to see an Argonian dick. Don't worry. Unless that's what you came for, then I'm sorry to disappoint, of course. This is probably all fine. We'll just be, like, little taller. There we go. Good enough. Looks cool to me. His name will not be Warlock. It will be like in Shadows 5. 5th of his name. Very good. Alright. Now we just need to go back to Skyrim Unbound. Like, where do we want to start? We'll start random. Spell. We can start with certain spells. We're gonna just tell it to start us with some conjuration and some destruction. And whatever it gives us, I guess. Wealth. I want to start off with no money. Oops. Weapon, random staff. I want nothing. College robes. Can we start off with necromancer robes? Shit. Well, we'll start off with random clothes. I guess. Robes. Alright, that looks good. Dragon Souls, time delay. It's probably fine by default. Let's go. Wait, what's this? Dragons don't appear for 7 days. Sure. Let's do it. So we've already done this, we could just do that. I mean, to be fair, we'd still be on our intro scene in the freaking game. So really, we're not wasting too much time, because now we're just out in the world all of a sudden.
Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. You think you've got what it takes?
This is what my Skyrim looks like. I've gone for a more bleak look to my game, but still really, really nice. And I think I've achieved that. I'm pretty happy with how it looks. It's gonna be a bit more dreary, kind of more like a Dark Souls game, and less like a. It's probably gonna be hard as a Dark Souls game as well. Ugh. Have you tried Valheim yet? I have, yes. I played it for quite a bit. It was pretty good. I didn't get as far as I'd like, though. Alright, so we got some robes that don't do anything. We got a lockpick, some food. We do have mods that where we have to eat and sleep and all that crap. So we're going to need to fill our water skin, etc. You know, the immersion mods. My immersion. Alright, one thing I do need to do before I forget is change the camera thing to its sweet eye equip on. I haven't actually used this yet. I've turned it on before, but I haven't actually used it. And smooth cam. Smooth cam has a preset for like third person. Ah, shit. I have to wait for this. There we go. In the bottom left, you see we have like a little menu now. To add more gears in each slot, open your inventory, magic, or favorites menu, and full instructions there. You can also enable auto add for any slots. Great. Within your inventory, magic, and favorite menu, you can add items, spells, powers, strats to your equipment. Used by simply highlighting an item, pressing the hotkey for the slot you want to add it. I have no idea what their hotkey do, to be quite honest. Maybe they aren't hotkeyed to anything. And maybe I'll have to fix that later. I'm not going to do it right now, because it can't be bothered. So we'll just play it kind of normal, and then I'll deal with that in a minute. There we go. So basically, third person's a lot more... It's a lot better. It's actually playable, one might say. With a lot of these fixes and stuff. We got combat overhauls, we got magic overhauls, we got all the things. Wish my PC could handle this. Feel yourself blessed. I know I could finally handle it. I waited until I got my new PC set up to be able to actually do this. So we get flames and bound sword. And that's what we started with, I guess. Really want bound sword as a starting thing, but I guess it's fine. Cool. Oh, another thing I have to... I'm gonna keep remembering things I have to configure, so sorry about that. With a dodge key... I don't want double tap to dodge. It's annoying. To dodge by entering double tap direction key. Yeah, I don't want that. Short press of the key. Will dodge. Step dodge. So basically we can do this now. No. Almost. Trust me, we're gonna need this dodge key. We're not gonna be blocking a whole lot. Dodge key. I probably should have signed it, right? There we go. Essentially, we can dodge out of the way of attacks. Very Dark Soul style. Do I have a mod list? I do, but I don't have any where uploaded for people to view it yet. I plan on putting it on the YouTube video. I wasn't sure how to do it for Twitch, so I just didn't. I guess maybe I could put like a Google Doc and then link it in with a bot or something. It's a mess of a mod list though. I kept a track of like what I was doing, but like I left links and everything on that mod list to where you can find them. I was very thorough. Ooh, we got fighting. But they're not in particular order. Free more flesh. Hell yeah. You gonna kill me? Ooh. I take it no. Let me just make sure my audio settings are... I mean, that don't seem too bad. I think they're okay. God, I'm gonna drop frames again. Not today. Not of all days. Hopefully it doesn't lag too much.
Yes?
I hear a wolf. Alright, so where are we going? What are we doing? That's the real question. The world's our oyster. Where do we begin? Where even are we? Is a better question. Oh, there we go. So we start in the East March Imperial Camp. What the fuck? One question is the one that matters. Do you have HD Edition boob mods? No. Nope. Wouldn't really make a lot of sense to have it boob mod if you're going to stream it, you know? Also, I don't actually play with nude mods. Because I'm not a fucking pervert. I want to look at some tits. I'll open a porno video, not a Skyrim. I don't want to fuck with that. Oh, that's another thing. Immersive HUD needs to be able to toggle off and on. Here we go. So at a key press, I can turn on my compass in the bottom left. Turn off my UI. I also want the UI to disappear quicker. I like playing without the UI. It's kind of cool. At least when I don't need it, you know? Enable fast fade. There we go. Get that shit out of here. What is the difficulty on, by the way? Probably not as high as it should be. Adept. Expert, Master, Legendary. Let's put on Expert. And then we'll tell Wildcats, which is a mod we have here, to kind of manage the difficulty. Maybe that'll be good. Still thought your build incoming? No. Literally doing a Necromancer playthrough. It's in the title of the stream.
That takes care of that. Must have run off.
Nah. I've done plenty of Stealth Archer. Stealth Archer is easy mode in this game. In all Elder Scrolls games, let's be honest. I guess we'll just keep practicing our conjuration. If I put it away, does it go away? Oh yeah. Zombies have some heavy feet. Heavy feet and they fall like wheat. So basically we're going to be doing a full magic playthrough. I'm not going to be using sword, shields, armor, really. Is there even like a perk tree for unarmored? I'm using Ordinator perk overhaul, so we have different perks. Would it be under light armor? I don't know. Unarmed damage? No. Light armor. I think this is actually for light armor. Surely there's got to be something that affects robes, right? Otherwise, what would be the point of not wearing armor? Legendary, no balls. JC, this is going to be hard enough as is. I'm quite happy to have no balls. Oh. Let's look at that mod, of course, which you've probably already noticed, where you don't have to like open a menu to loot things. It's pretty handy. Some of these zombies are naked, I've noticed. So I'll just try not to stare at them too much. I don't know. There's like one zombie model, it's like female, and she's just completely naked. I'm like, oh good. But it's pretty horrible looking, so I don't think it matters. I can't get off that. Should we just go to space real quick? I forgot realistic ragdolls in force. That's what I forgot. Whew. Or maybe we already have it. Maybe that's why we didn't go to space. One hit. Shit. Okay. Very well. Necrophilia, here we come. Oh no. Not again. I'm currently just wandering, hoping I find, trying to think UI, maybe something. I'm having trouble spotting my marker. There it is. We're on a river. The water looks good, huh? Look at that shit. Ooh. Salmon! Or maybe not. We are Argonian, so we swim faster. Pretty sure. Or we're supposed to. I noticed it was a bit faster before. There's a mod. There's always a mod. Also, I need to do this. Where is it? Add-ons? Fuck. I need to turn on this. Luckily, I just have to turn this all at once. I don't have to do it multiple times. I should go through every one of these and make sure they're how I want, but I just don't want to do it all at once because it'd be boring. You know what I mean? I forgot why I came in here. Excellent. Imperious Racials. So basically the racial powers of and abilities of races are a bit more unique than Skyrim's, I guess. I don't see Argonians on there. Racist. 5-6 days me pink might play on Rust EU servers, get some BPs. Okay. I'm not. Have fun! I'm not touching Rust for a while, I think. Screw it. Alright, we found a town. Also, High Eternal. Worker's house. Very good, sir. Let me actually do this. Let's turn the, no. Ah! Let's turn that up like that, maybe. I'm gonna turn the music down a bit. Okay. I can hear. Where the fuck am I? How do I become Necromancer? Help me. I'm just not sure where to start. Let's start by admiring this log. Damn. At the very least, I'm just happy with how my game looks. Can I kill you?
I'm on my way to Windhelm to join up with the Stormcloaks. Ulfric has the right of it.
That's exciting. Oh god! I killed a man. He had a backpack. Ooh. Okay, that feels good. Right, 25 health and magic as siphon effect restores 2 additional points per tick. Don't know what that means. Carry capacity increased by 50 points. I do know what that means. Oh yeah. Wow. She been a murder. Someone call the Jarl. It was worth it. Just for the backpack. Now if only I could raise the dead. We haven't leveled that, have we? No, I haven't even got a level point. Well, we are poor. We can start out by doing a dungeon or something. And get some bit of money. Get some loot. Let's go in this fort. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh shit. Oh shit! Oh. Oh no! Fuck! He killed me so fast! Oh no. Did I just lose my backpack? Shit. That did a lot of damage. Oh, balls. Okay. Well, we have to be a bit more careful then, huh? I think we're going to die a lot. Oh, good. Some sort of thing. Oh, I don't do much damage. Oh, shit. Please, my lady. Oh, God, I don't like the injury thing. I can fuck off. I have no stam. No, no, please. Okay, this is gonna be hard. Fuck. Is that the fort filled with mages? I guess? I didn't get inside. I don't know. That thing kicked my ass. I'm not done with her. The problem is you run out of magic, like, immediately. I need a robe that regenerates magic. Wait, does she know I'm here? This is a creature mod. It's kinda creepy. It's too strong. It's too strong! Alright. Maybe turning the damage up was a bad idea. My game crashed. Cool. Why would the game crash? Apparently so was my internet. Fuck's sake. So anytime I start streaming anymore, my internet just goes to shit. Is that a Minecraft villager? Probably not. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna turn the damage, the difficulty back to normal, I think. I think starting out as a mage is gonna be incredibly difficult, as is. Why? Except the most fluctuating internet of all time. Okay. So yeah, started off by doing that. That was too much. The game's too hard. We'll even on Adept for now. I think we're still gonna die on Adept a lot. And any damage on Adept? Probably not. This is probably just a higher level enemy that I should probably avoid. Yeah. Run away! Flee for your lives! My stamina regeneration is so bad. I didn't die. I also didn't get my backpack. Where's that guy? I don't know. We can get our own backpack eventually. Oh well. I'm just worried about the frame drops. I don't want my video to be shit. I mean, I really... If we could kill that mage outside that fort, we could get a new robe if that would help with magic regen. Because currently our robe does nothing. It does nothing. See how dark nighttime is in this. I took off the crippling darkness mod I had on because I figured it'd be bad for viewing. It's still pretty dark. I mean, it's not super dark. You can still see. But I would use a light. These strange runes on my hand, they actually emit light. So do spells. So that's kind of cool. It's not a huge light, but it's something. It's the man.
I'm on my way to Windhelm to join up with the Stormcloaks.
Where am I?
Has the right of it.
Yes. Backpack achieved. We could also use dagger. Oh, we got a different backpack this time. Carry capacity increases. Price is 5% better. Wow. Alright, check out how we hold daggers. Isn't that cool? It's more like stabby stab. Instead of just holding it like a sword. Pretty cool. I don't remember what mod that was. It was a good one. If it's a follow KLCCK. I don't know how you pronounce that in phonetic terms. Do we have a torch? Surely they wouldn't start without. Oh, we do start with the torch. Okay, there we go. Nice. We're gonna have to use light sources. Which is what I wanted. I like light sources have a purpose. So if you just run through the night with seeing everything. Is this that fort? Yes, it is. That mage annihilated my ass last time, so let's see if we can maybe get the drop on him or something. Zombie dropped like a sack of shit. Oh! Spooky. Oh shit! I don't know where he is and I don't know what's happening. Without a light source, I couldn't see anything. Oh, should get my torch out. Without the torch, I just put the torch on the favorites menu. It just goes pretty dark. Which I like that though. Eventually we'll get a travel lantern and we can just put it on our belt and it'll just light. Why are so many zombies? Oh, that's a stronger zombie. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Forgotten magic seed of life. Ooh. Iron mace, lockpick, ale, and some food. I wouldn't eat food that I found on a zombie, but you know. Let's have some wine, some soup. There we go. The icons on the bottom right are our sleep, our water, and our food meter, basically. So we gotta watch those. Oh good, we have dark and rainy. I'm sure that's real good for watching. It'll be fine. Where'd that guy go? There he is.
That's close enough.
Oh! Okay, hang on. Do we have potions? We do have potions. Fuck! Wasn't enough. We killed each other. Why does my game keep crashing when it... Ah, fuck. Stream lagging? Yeah, that stream's lagging. It's not just you. It's on my end, unfortunately. Not much I can do, really. So far, I've crashed a few times. The flame started freezes. It's not the flames, though. It's like it's still lagging. And this game's not even open. It's just my internet is doing... It's dipping at times, basically. I don't know what's more annoying, the dips in the internet or the crashing. I don't know why it's crashing, though. It's only crashing after I have to reload. But why? Are the crashes related to conflicting mods? I mean, they might be, but as far as I'm aware, I don't have any. It only happens when I die. Like, I can play for an hour and not have any crashes. No problem. So I use some flames there. It's fine still. I can't see him. Alright, you gonna crash? It doesn't always crash, that's what's weird. Alright, I can't beat this guy. But I desperately need a mage robe. That's the part that sucks. I mean, maybe... Not very necromancer, but maybe we could sneak up on him and stab him with a sword?
That's close enough.
Oh. He's on to me. My sneak skill has not improved.
I'm warning you.
Please, sir! Whoa! Ah! I'm gonna burn to death. I killed him. I killed a man. I just gotta find his body in this grass. Northern grass is a great mod, but holy shit. It is long grass, which I like, because it makes it look a bit more dreary. More unkempt. Yeah, we can learn this. Sends a poison bolt to target causing 75 damage. That's cool. Living targets take level 5 will attack anything nearby. The poison one would be actually pretty good. We're gonna be like a necromancer. We're gonna use poison, like shadow magic, drain life, stuff like that, you know? That's my plan. I don't really want to be a fire mage. So I'm gonna try and, as soon as I can, get away from that kind of stuff. Why do I have just 0 magicka? What? Oh, I kind of just not cast it. Right. Well, that's a bummer. It's too high level. Too strong for me. But we did get some black mage robes and boots. That's cool. 75% magicka regen. Ooh. It's a gift. Just see how fast 75% is. Oh, that's nice. Alright. Save. I think for For viewership's sake, and my own sake, I'm gonna turn a day. I don't know what's going on. I mean, the rain ain't ideal. I'm sure this is gonna look great on YouTube later. Fucking bitrate central. Wonder if we can kill any more.
Never should have come here.
Yeah, probably. Ooh. Problem is the range better than mine. And I got range! Oh, I'm out of magic already! The worst wizard of all time! Hey. Fucking free loot. Oh no! Maybe you can't hit me from there. Oh. 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 Run! What's the run button? I have no stamina. I have no anything! No stamina, no magicka, no health. This is rough. What do we get though? We got a cape. Yeah. I know. Male heavy coif. Get some gauntlets. Stormcloak cloak. Or cape stormcloak. Just wait an hour. There we go. We look like an idiot. I hate that. Take the fucking helmet off. Is there a problem with how big my guy's face is? Where's his eyes? Oh, there they are. Okay. He didn't have eyes for a second. That's a cooler one. Let's wear that one. Not that I would side with the Stormcloaks. Disgusting. Alright. Where am I? I can't do that for it's too strong. Can we head towards Whiterun? So basically, if we die too many times and it has to reload, I think the game will crash frequently. I think overall, though, if we just don't die, we don't crash? Maybe? Maybe. That's the dream, at least. Let's turn on this. There's a dungeon. What am I doing in a dungeon? This is a cool mod right here. I would never read the books in Skyrim, but you can actually...
The Song of Pelinal, Volume 4, On His Deeds. A brief list of Pelinal's...
Just listen to an audiobook.
Pelinal drove the sorcerer armies past the Nibbit.
Every book,
all the
this is
eastern
Skyrim
lands
by
for the
default.
rebellion of the
Can be listened to with this mod. It's really cool. I'm not going to do it right now, but... I like it. Picked up a wooden plate. Don't need that. Well, it's a special tomb. Fuck off. Well, that's unfortunate. Never mind. Maybe we should try and figure out how to use this quick switch thing. I equip. I don't... Hotkeys. What is the hotkey for switching? Left hand hotkey is G. Right hand hotkey is H. So if we had... What? Oh, it has to be open. There we go. We can switch between a torch. How's it work? How do you go the other way? Unarmed. Torch. Why isn't he putting flames back on his hand? I don't know. I don't understand. Maybe I'll try and figure that one out later. Yeah, we get a panda bag. Very cool. We weren't here for the character creation. We're Argonian. I like Argonians. Made like an evil Argonian. Okay. Here we go. Let's find something I could do. Without just getting brutally murdered. A cave. Anything. I can kill that. No. I need a raise dead spell. Do we have any money? 18 gold. I know we can go to Whiterun to get the raise dead spell. Oh no. We're not ready for her. Those things are quite dangerous, it turns out, for this level. Oh god, the stamina. The stamina! It's real. Alright, we need to eat, drink, and sleep. We can camp. I'm still kind of thirsty. There we go. I need to figure out how to fill my water skin. I know I can do it at the tavern, but otherwise I don't know how to do it. There might still be mods that'll crash my game. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't been able to go everywhere in the world and test everything. Seems we're entering Whiterun. Whiterun territory. The Rohan of Skyrim. Oh no, I did pick a bad time to get lost. You picked a bad time to run into a tree. Friend! Oh, we can handle bandits. Yeah. Bandits ain't no thing. Here we go, it's like a pseudo dungeon. We can do it all while listening to the Songs of Pelennor 4.
The Song of Pelennor, Volume 4, On His Deeds. A brief list of Pelennal's great deeds. Pelennor drove the sorcerer armies past the Niben, claiming all the eastern lands for the rebellion of the Paravanian, and Kyne had to send her rain to wash the blood from the villages and forts that no longer flew
Should probably
alien
stop taking
banners,
everything.
for the armies of men needed to make camps of them as they went forward. And he broke the doors open for the prisoners of the Batashe, with the slave queen flying on Mora House above them, and men called her Al-Esh for the first time. He entered the guild to win back the hands of 1,000 strong of Sedor, a tribe now unknown, which the Aliads had stolen in the night. 2,000 hands that he brought back in a wagon made of demon blood, whose wheels trailed the sound of women when ill at heart.
Oh god!
And after the first pogrom,
weapon.
which consolidated the northern holdings for the men of Crete, he stood with white hair gone brown with elf blood at the bridge of Heldon.
I
A
can't
pair of
block with you.
falconers had sent for the Nords, and they, looking at him, said that Shore had returned. He spat at their feet for profaning that name. He led them anyway
Oh, this is
into
bad.
the heart of the hinterland west to drive the aliens
Shit!
onward towards
Shot me in the
top-
dick! Oh, I can't believe it. And thus ended the Song of Pelennor 4. This is so hard. I take so much damage. Where the fuck am I now? Oh, that's when I put on that stupid helmet. Ah! They were searching for me. Oh god, I'm about to die. Haha! I think we'll leave. Take off this fucking helmet. We're on with like a mace. A mace and some fire? I don't know. Or maybe a sword, a dagger? I like the dagger, it's kind of fun. I just like how it's held. It's quick too. Dagger in flames. At least for now. We can't just fast travel to Iron, no? I didn't think so. Shit. Right, let's wait out the rain, perhaps. We've already mentioned it. What mod have you installed on SE or LE? I'm playing on SE Special Edition. I wouldn't touch Old Rim, as they call it again, now that this exists. But I played my fair share of LE, of course. This goat's about to get shit on. Yeah. God, I'm powerful. Alright, so that led to a dungeon we could do. What the hell did I hit the... What is that? C? Z? V? What key brought that up? Whoa. How did I do that? I like swapped what side I was on. Oh. I have no idea how any of this works. Never mind. So what are we, like, left-handed now? Somehow we swapped, like, being on the right side. Oh! Got you, bitch. Oh my god, it cut off his head. Oh, I smashed off his head, more accurately. Some brute strength. Hi, Cloud Surgy on you. Is that how you say it? No. But hello. Hello, hello. We're just gonna spend the time killing wolves. I should use the mace. Mace is probably cooler. Oh, it's just a fox. Sounds like a wolf. Nah. Yeah, we're almost back to where we were before we get murdered. I forgot what happened. Just Cloud. That's much easier for me. I like that. Cloud it is. Oh, right. This is where I died. Let's just have a cheeky little save. Really fancy going here with no stamina. That was an accident. Oh, jeez. The arrows do a lot of damage, I'm noticing, with the combat overhauls. So, we have to be careful. Because we can get wounded, is the problem, and arrows seem to cause wounds. Which obviously is not good for business. Ooh. Steel war axe, that's pretty legit. Skyrim does not belong to the Nords, you shit. The trap's already sprung. What? Merchant's clothes, grabs hats. Oh. Fuck. No, I don't. Yeah. Oh! Shit in my mouth. Alright, give me your shields. I know I'm playing a Necromancer, but starting off as a Necromancer without any spells, kind of hard. do what I know best. Oh, even that. Is that stamina? You got stamina potions? I have a feeling I'm going to be using a lot more potions this playthrough. Come on, bitch. Swing! I dare you. My stamina regen's slower because I have lower health as well. That's one of those combat overhauls. Effects. This guy's just waiting for the opportune moment to strike. I hate him! Burn him. Block that. Son of a bitch. Haha! Steel Nodaki? Nodachi? I'm sure you say that. Good, we charred him. Just wait till we kill someone with an ice spell. They explode into particles of ice. It's very loud as well, I don't know why. Oh, I wish she wasn't wrong. Okay, we're definitely gonna need a shield to get up to these archers. You know, I should put on some armor just for now. There we go. Necromancer. What? No, that's not block. Oh, jeez. I don't feel like I'm blocking the arrows very well.
Oh well. Must have run off.
Ha. Fuck. Oh. This is super difficult. Do we have a bow? No. Fuck. Alright. Let's just try the Frodo method. I missed. Where am I? Haha! Oh. Oh. Make a zombie. I don't actually have any spells yet. Believe me, I'd love to. Born revives. Oh. Feels too real, man. Yeah, I don't have any necromancer spells yet, so I can't actually do that.
Do your worst.
Arrows hurt so much! Run! I don't know what mod adds this, but we have to, like, manually remove arrows out of our ass to get the wounds off. We're, like, bleeding to death because of the arrows. Oh, shit. Apparently it takes too long to do as well. Fuck. This is so hard. These combat overhaul mods are brutal. Okay. I feel like I'm playing Dark Souls, man. Oh, I didn't put on the armor. That probably would have helped a little bit. Sure, wait. That's better. You know, it looks stupid. It's better. Okay, I killed one. I have no stamina! Oh my god, there's one up behind us as well. Chest injured. Oh my god. Where is it? Get these projectiles out of my ass. Oh, I didn't let go. Head injured? From what? Projectile wounds have been healed. I don't know if I like the wound system. It's kind of annoying. I'm still bleeding to death. Okay, finally I'm not. Okay. This doesn't feel good. The blurry vision, everything coming together. How do I fix a wound? Injured for 260 seconds or until fully healed. Stop standard regeneration and drains 5 points per second. Stops magic regeneration. Oh my god. If we get a head injury, if we get injuries, they stop regeneration until we're fully healed. Oh man. That's kind of brutal. We don't have a heal spell, do we? I don't know why you use those magic potions. Huh. Oh no. I can't run. I have no stamina. Please, milady. Not like this. Yes! Oh. Give me all your stuff. Back inside. Fuck. I'm so slow! I'm gonna see if I can disable the injury system, perhaps. Because this might be brutal. Cheeky save? Yeah. Good shout. Well, we have a bow now. See how they like it. Stealth archer. I guess it. you can only avoid it so long. You see the left-hand widget is now shooting the first ammo in your queue. If you have enabled ammo sorting in the same, this will either be ammo with the highest base damage or one you have most of. Sure. Whatever. Is this a bow? Yeah. We also hold our bow cool now, which is pretty neat. Stop moving! My aim isn't good as is. That's too low. I can't tell where my arrows are going. Oh! How do you like them apples, bitch? I think there's more arrows in this body over here. I could just...
We will swarm over them.
Roll! Oh, let's do that in third person. It's a bit nauseating. I think I got shot. Oh, thank you for the follow, Georgie. Oh, we pulled an iron arrow out of our arm. I wish this remove arrow animation was a bit quicker. I need to heal, but there's just nothing to heal with. Potions are going to be incredibly valuable for me. Okay. I mean, once we get a restoration spell, we can heal ourselves. We just don't have... We started with nothing, pretty much. I think that's our biggest prob. Oh, I don't have magic. Fuck! Wasn't he up here? Where'd that bandit go? Hello? Can I sleep? We can sleep in the bed. That'll... Our wounds are healed! Ah. Who's left? Who wants some? I would like to loot the bandit chief. Not gonna lie. So if they disappeared or ran off or whatever, sucks. At least we're not gonna die. That was incredibly hard for just a basic bitch dungeon. It's not even a dungeon, it's just like a... It's just a tower. Alright, lockpicking in Skyrim is piss easy. Garnet and 41 gold. Yeah, boy. I love gold. Iron boots of dodging, a garnet, weak potion of stamina, and a painted head shield. Oh yeah. And a scale cloak. What's that? It's like a scaly cloak. Sure, I'll wear that. I don't want to. I'm not trying to represent the storm cloaks, you know. I'll join the Imperial Legion if anyone. It's my naughty book.
The Black Arrow by Gorgic Gwyn. A story of revenge and a true master archer. Part 2. On the last dinner in my employ at the palace, the Duchess, quite surprisingly,
We leveled up.
had invited the Mayor of Maliva and Master Hyamaste himself amongst her other guests.
Magic.
The servants' gossip was manic. The Mayor had been there before, albeit very irregularly, but Hyamaste's presence was unthinkable. What could she mean by such a conciliatory
Alright,
gesture?
so we're gonna want to go with
The
the
dinner
Bone
itself
Collector.
progressed along with perfect, if slightly,
Then we can make
civility
skeletons.
among all parties. Hyamaste and the Duchess were both very quiet. The mayor tried to engage the group in a discussion of the Emperor Pelagius IV's new son and heir Uriel, but it failed to spark
Let's do that.
interest. Lady Valea, elderly,
We can start
but
making
much more
permanent
vivacious
skeletons.
than her sister the Duchess, led most of the talk about crime and scandal in Elderwood. I've been encouraging her to move out to the country, away from all that unpleasantness for years now.
He actually does a good job with the
Said,
audiobooks,
in the eyes of the mayor.
I think.
We've been discussing more recently the possibility of her building a palace on Maliva Hill. But there's so little space there, as you
I don't know how long this book is.
Fortunately, we've come to a discussion.
So,
There is a wide field
I feel like
just a few
audiobooks.
days west, on the edge of the river, ideally suited. It sounds perfect. The
There you
mayor
go.
smiled and turned to Lady Valea. When will your ladyship begin building? The very day you move your village to the site, replied the Duchess of Woda. The mayor turned to her to see if she was joking.
Where's this
She
man?
obviously was not. Well, think of how much more commerce you could bring to your village if you were close to the river, said Lady Valea jovially.
is that
And
him?
Master Hyamaste's students could have easier access to his fine school. Everyone would
He
benefit.
fell off.
I know it would put my sister's heart to ease
Ooh.
if there was less trespassing and poaching on her lands. There is no
fur
poaching or
cloak.
trespassing on your
Or is
lands
this magic?
now, Your Grace, frowned Hyamaste.
Wow.
You do not own the
Sick.
jungle, nor will you. The villagers may be persuaded to leave. That I don't know. But
That's
my
better.
school will stay where it is.
5%
The
faster.
dinner party never really recovered happened. Hyamaste and the mayor excused themselves,
Sick.
and my services, such as they were not needed in the drawing room where the group went to have their drinks. There was no laughter to be heard through the walls that evening. The next day, even though there was a dinner planned for the evening, I left on my usual walk to Maliva.
Huh.
Before I had even reached the drawbridge,
Like-
the guard held me back. Where are you going, Gorgic?
It zooms
Off the
out
village,
the
I
sound.
pointed to the plume of smoke in the distance.
Interesting.
A fire broke out very early this morning.
Let's put our hood back on.
Apparently, it started at Master Hyamaste's school. It looks like the work of some
Where is it?
traveling brigands. Blessed Stendar!
There we go. At least we look like a
Are the students
mage.
alive? No one knows. But it'd be a miracle if any survived. It was late and most
Safe.
everyone was sleeping. I know they've already found the master's body, or what was left of it. And they also found that girl, your friend, Rolissa. I spent the day in a state of shock. It seemed inconceivable what my instinct told me. But the two noble old ladies, Lady Valea and the Duchess of Woda, had arranged for a village and school that irritated them to be reduced to ashes. At dinner, they mentioned the fire in Maliva only very briefly, as if it were not news at all. But I did see the Duchess smile for the first time ever. It was a smile I will never forget until the day
This
I
is how you
died.
hunt.
The next morning, I had resolved to go to the village and see if I could be of any assistance to the survivors. I was passing through the servants' hall to the grand foyer when I heard the sound of a group of people ahead. The guards and most of the servants were there, pointing at the portrait of the Duchess that hung in the center of the hall. There was a single black bolt of ebony piercing the painting, right at the Duchess's heart. I recognized it at once. It was one of Missin Akin's arrows I had seen in his quiver, forged, he said, in the bowels of Dagoth-Ur itself. My first reaction was relief. The Dunmer, who had been kind enough to give me a ride to the palace, had survived the fire. My second reaction was echoed by all present in the hall. How had the vandal gotten past the guards, the gate, the moat, and the massive iron door?
Get
The
Shrek.
Duchess, arriving shortly after I, was clearly furious. Though she was too well bred to show it, but by raising her web-thin eyebrows.
Ooh.
She wasted no time in assigning all her servants to new duties to keep the palace grounds guarded at all times.
Chris's doppelganger
We were given
duration.
regular shifts and precise, narrow patrols. The next
can only
morning,
wear one
despite
ring?
all precautions, there was another black arrow piercing the
dumb.
Duchess's portrait. So it continued for
Still
a
pretty
week's
good, though.
time. The Duchess saw to it that at least one person was always present in the foyer, but somehow the arrow always found its way to her painting whenever the guards' eyes were momentarily averted. A complex series of signals were devised, so each patrol could report back any sounds or disturbances they encountered during their vigil. At first, the Duchess arranged them so her castellan would receive record of any disturbances during the day, and the chief of the guard during the night. But when she found that she could not sleep,
There
she
it
made
is.
certain that the information came to her directly. The atmosphere in the palace had shifted from gloomy to nightmarish. A snake would slither across the moat, and suddenly her grace would be tearing down the east wing to investigate. A strong gust of wind ruffling the leaves on one of the few trees in the lawn was a similar emergency. An unfortunate lone traveler on the road in front of the palace, a completely innocent man it turned out, brought such a violent reaction that he must have thought that he had stumbled on a war, and in a way, he had. And every morning, there was a new arrow in the front hall, mocking. I was given the terrible assignment of guarding the portrait for a few hours in the early morning.
It's a long book.
Not wanting to be the one to
I guess it's a
discover
book.
the arrow, I seated myself in
Wow.
a chair opposite,
What, do you write a book?
never letting my eyes move away for even a second.
Oh.
I don't know if you've had the experience of watching one object relentlessly, but it has a strange effect. All other senses vanish.
Look at that shit.
That was why I was particularly startled when the Duchess
old
rushed
man.
into the room, blurring the gulf for me between her portrait and herself. "There's something moving behind the tree across the road from the gate," she roared, pushing me aside, fumbling with her key in the gold lock. She was shaking with madness and excitement, and the key did not want to seem to go in.
Oh,
I reached out to
cheeky
help her,
upskirt.
but the Duchess was already kneeling, her eye to the keyhole, to be certain that the key went through. It was precisely in that second that the arrow arrived, but this one never made it as far as the portrait. I actually met Mr. Akin years later, while I was in Morrowind to entertain some nobles. He was impressed that I had risen from being a humble domestic servant to being a bard of some renown. He himself had returned to the Ashlands, and, like his old master Hyamaste, was retired to the simple life of teaching and hunting. I told him that I had heard that Lady Valea had decided not to leave the city, and that the village of Maliva had been rebuilt. He was happy to hear that, but I could not find a way to ask him what I really wanted to know.
I hear you.
I felt like a fool just wondering if what I thought were true. That he had been behind Horlissa's tree across the road from the gate every morning that summer, firing an arrow through the gate, across the lawn, across the moat, through a keyhole, and into a portrait of the Duchess of Woda until he struck the Duchess herself. It was clearly an impossibility, and I chose not to ask. As we left one another that day, and he was waving goodbye, he said, "I am pleased to see you are doing so well, my friend. I am happy you moved that chair."
Wow. Yeah, the audiobook's pretty good. I'm not going to read too many audiobooks for obvious reasons, because they're very long, and I can't really talk over an audiobook that well. But, very cool mod. Like, when I'm playing by myself, I'll probably listen to most audiobooks.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
I wasn't even here for this. I tried my best.
Ha! Another milk drinker crying about their effort.
Bitch.
Glory only awaits those who triumph. And as companions, our glory must always be hard fought.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just take your giant stove. Give him away.
Come to
Oh,
your
I don't even get one.
and be a companion.
Lettuce! Cabbage? Cabbage! I have a feeling I'm gonna actually do alchemy this time. I say it every time I play Elder Scrolls. But this time I mean it. Because I'm actually gonna use these potions. A lot. So I'm gonna dip into alchemy early.
By Izmir, it's true. A jester, funny suit and all. Just north by the Loria's farm. Fool had
Steel
a
armor
monster
looks
in a
really
car
good.
with a broken wheel.
Not her face though. We made it.
Sounds like you've had quite the journey.
Ooh.
A peaceful greeting to you.
Grushnag.
What do you want?
I love the Khajiit.
And Khajiit are not welcome in the cities. So we make our camps outside the walls.
So fucked up.
May your road lead
We're cat people, so we have to stay outside. The hell?
Take a look.
Ooh. Healing touch. I only have 290 gold. We can sell some shit. I was gonna say, where'd I get a Grand Soldier? That's not my inventory. We got a deer skull. You want that? Yeah, you do. Some garnets. Goat stuff. Oh, very good. It's a bit of money. We can sell the black arrow now that we've read it. We'll keep all of our stuff there. And since we actually have to eat in these mods, I guess we don't really want to get rid of our food. Although I don't want to carry about 20,000 pounds of food either, so we'll sell the heavy stuff. Stamina poison? We can sell that. Probably won't be using too many poisons. Alright, you could buy all this. Like, is there a reason to just go full unarmored? I feel like not. But there must be. Otherwise, why would you ever wear a mage hood over a light armor thing? You know what I mean? There has to be a perk in Ordinator, or even in the base game, that makes use of unarmored. What would it be under? Hell if I know. Speech? Doesn't make sense. Pickpockets? Let me just go through the light armor tree, just make sure there's nothing. Light armor, increase light armor sprints, increase unarmored damage. Light armor weighs nothing. I mean, I'm gonna wear no armor anyway. Just necromancers, they wear robes generally. So I'm gonna do that. But it's gonna make my game incredibly difficult. I'll just sell off the armor now, I guess.
Take a look.
Get rid of the temptation while it exists. So we'll keep our backpack. We can sell this ring. We'll keep this one. We don't get the second part bonus. We don't use Doppelganger. But we do get 35 health and magic, which is pretty good. We'll keep all cloaks, I find. I like collecting cloaks for some reason. I don't think I'd wear gloves even if I was unarmored. I'll keep the shields. I should have saved those. I could have just enchanted them. I forgot there was a thing. Oh. Painted head shields. Let's keep a lighter shield. Oh. No. Alright, we got 1,000 gold now. That feels good. Forgotten Magic Storm Strike. Forgotten Magic is magic, basically, that levels up as you use it over time. So as I use this and level up, it'll get better, which is kind of cool. But none of these are necromancery, so we don't need them. We'll go to the Jarl's Wizard guy. Talks about the College of Winterhold. And then buy some magic-y spells that we can actually use as a necromancer. That's the dream. I got all the city overhaul mods. We got one that adds cool new doors to cities and castles and stuff. That reminds me of Rohan a bit. It's pretty cool. But we got called JK's Skyrim. Basically overhauls all the towns. It's pretty sweet. So they look a bit more fleshed out.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own.
It's a
Why
door.
don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
Door.
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make
Alright, we still got some stuff to sell, I think. Maybe Bellathor has something useful, actually. His shop has an overhaul mod as well. Looks a lot nicer. Say mod authored.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Wooden battle staff. Interesting. Do you have a mod list? Not. I do have a mod list, but I don't have one that's available to view. Like, the best I could do would be show it on screen, but it wouldn't. It wouldn't do much because it's just a list of crap that's like 200 long. Eventually, I'll make a command, maybe for next time, that you can type in chat and it'll bring up a mod list. Somehow, I just didn't bother. But I will have one eventually, just not yet. That's definitely. I'm running about 200-ish mods or more. So yeah, I can't just tell you what they are, that's for sure. Be all day. And I obviously wouldn't know what they were. Ooh. What is it? Creates a basic enchanted mage items. Robes, circlet boots, destruction staff. And for your inventory for 180 seconds. That's a weird one. I'm trying to sell here. What do I want to sell? Antique iron sword. When did I even pick that up? Who knows? Alright. So we got a katana. I'm not going to use a katana, but we got one. I'll keep the steel dagger, because we're not really a fighter. I don't want to be a fighter. I'm trying to be a wizard. But we'll keep a dagger for defense, you know. Get rid of that. And that. And that. And that. There we go. We got a lot of money.
Do come back.
We can buy some spells. I think we have to go to Helgen to activate the main quest. Because we started an alternate start mod.
12 septums on the girl. Look, that's me.
I hate this guy so much. Well, that's the quietest I've ever heard him. I want to kill him right now before he starts talking. But perhaps not in the middle of town. See, so far, it's spreading good. It's not crashing. It's just, when I die sometimes, it has to reload and it crashes, I guess. Got a new Dragon's Reach. It's got a dragon top stuff. Looks pretty fancy. What's Farengar? Is that his name? Something like that. There he is.
Excellent. You've done us a great service.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
I sure do. Okay, there's a lot of spells. We have a lot of magic mods. Think of a magic mod, it's probably in this mod pack or playthrough or whatever. Bound Tomahawk. I don't know what I want. I mean, we obviously want something like Conjure Skeleton. That sounds cool. I'll take it. Skeleton Archer. I can only have one at a time. Skeleton Archer could be good. We'll buy that too. I like skeletons, so skeleton stuff is pretty good. But we want like an attack as well. We have some poison. Or something? I have no problem using ice magic because it feels kind of like necromancy, you know? But I'd prefer like poison or like drain life or something. Curses living target with necrotic energy, causing them to push to decay and dealing 12 magic damage per second for 5 seconds. Target dies with curse, they gain 70 bonus health when reanimated. I like that. Let's try that. What else? Alters Reap. Instantly kills an allied reanimated creature. Yeah. There's a lot of things. Drain Soul? What's that? Looks 6 shadow magic damage each second. There's additional 2 health each second. Cannot drain from undead, automatons, dragons, and Daedra. Has a chance to track the target's soul. It's like a sweet soul trap. So 3 points of health and magic per second from the target. That could be useful. Enchant arrows? That's cool. What else? We probably need a heal. Feels important. Oh shit, I should have got like this one. The crappy one. Yeah, I'll get that too. I probably won't be able to afford much else. Necroplague. Affects a corpse with spreading virus that deals 9 damage for 30 seconds to non-chemical foes. So that sounds cool. Poison spray. Oh, I can't afford it. Poison bolt. These would be great. Can I sell something? Nah. Shit. Oh, I went... I mean, that's pretty good. Just 10% resist to magic. We'll just have to deal with that for now.
You know,
Alright. We can finally be a necromancer, finally. We have spells. Alright, I don't want bounce sword anymore. Conjure stuff. Draining touch. Let's just take that off there. I'll leave it. We're not adept. What is it? This is destruction tree, right? Okay. So poison is destruction. I guess that makes sense. Put those both on there.
you've got the aptitude. You should join the Mages College.
Let's see what we got. Conjure skeleton. Nice. He's supposed to come up from the ground. That implies to me that mod isn't working. Oh. No, it is working. Just not on that skeleton. Okay. Well, that one did. And he is alive. Well, he's there. I don't know if he's alive. Look at his draining touch. Can I use it?
Another wanderer. I called his boots. Good job.
Cool. So we got fast healing and then we have healing. Seems the same to me. Okay, so we'll use skeleton and draining touch, I guess. It's a start. I don't think we can start the quest by talking to him yet.
What is it that you need?
No.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a secret.
Alright, let's go to Helgen, because I'd at least like to get the first dragon chat, you know? It's kind of important. Is he just decaying? Yeah, cool. I've always loved the look of skeletons. It's just a good... It's a good look for a fantasy thing. How cool that is. Just imagine your head. That's what your head looks like underneath your skin. Creepy as fuck. Okay. Besides, I remember how to get to fucking Riverwood. Shouldn't be too hard. I think we need to sleep in it though. Because I'm pretty sure we're tired. Your mild fatigue, your base magicka and stamina reduces about by 7%, your movement speed by 5%, and we're learning skills about 10% slower. Health regeneration and damage output reduced by 30% because we're hungry. And time for shouts is increased by 70%. Your stamina and magic reduced by 70%. Oh my god! Okay, we need to keep up our food and water and stuff. If I have enough for water.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. Of course.
We did it. We got water. Huzzah!
Need anything?
Okay. We'll eat a whole cheese wheel and some leeks.
Of course.
Nice. Okay, but they follow kawaii? No. Ooh. Oh no.
I'm retired or just plain.
Oh no, not the kawaii. Ooh.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way.
Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed. So then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
Zeal. Fuck. I'm stuck. Wow. Incredible song. 10 out of 10. Would never listen to it again. Shit. Full night's sleep. I'm go at it.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Now we're hungry and thirsty again. Fuck. So we just gotta drink once and have a soup? Yeah. Okay. It's not too hard to stay on top of the food and water, really. It's just a matter of will we have water when we need it. Well, that's a new one for me. What the fuck is this? Why are these men embracing? Guys?
Hi.
Oh, are they supposed to be wrestling?
Need something?
I mean, they're not moving, so...
Hi.
Carry on. Embracing, I guess. Hi, hi. Yeah, Skyrim.
I work with my mother.
Crazy, huh?
The great clan battle for
Okay, I just use the well. Surely I could just get water out of a well, right? Oh, for fuck's sake, I just paid for that. Alright, we refilled the water skin. Wonderful. Am I not wearing shoes? No, not actually. I was gonna say, it sounds like I'm barefoot. That's because I am barefoot.
Already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back.
Graphics are cool. Yeah, I put a lot of mods in to make it look good. I think it turned out pretty nice. It's got a darker feel to it, but it also looks nice. I think it turned out well. We should probably practice our skeleton summoning. Oh, now he summons from under the floor. Okay, so he does come with a weapon. That's good. Hardly takes any magic. Look at the rejects. Oh my god, he sounds horrible. Alright, so I'll just throw a skeleton out every now and then. Where the hell's Riverwood? Turn on the compass. South, I assume, right? Ooh, it's like a laser. Let's just see if we can take a guard real quick. I'm gonna save because we're gonna die. Oh, there's multiple guards. I'm sure that'll go well. I'm also curious to see how much damage this does.
What's the magic?
Why isn't this hitting? What am I using? Didn't seem to do anything. Oh, I just missed. I didn't do much. Ow. He took over half my health. Can't touch this. Oh. Unfortunately, the archers can. Oh my god, they one-shot my skeleton! He sucks! Fuck. Oh no, let's load before the game crashes. God damn it. Alright. Level 1 skeleton. Turns out I love this bunny boy, but he's kind of trash. So sad! Okay. I think it's this way. Yeah, we need to go to like here or some shit. What's this?
Citizen, I'm warning you. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone.
Very well.
This is none of your concern, citizen.
Execute him. A loyal citizen of the Empire. Played Skyrim in the past. Very good game. Yeah, I love Skyrim, man. My favorite games are the Elder Scrolls games. Hands down. I love Morrowind, I love Skyrim, and I love Oblivion. To death. Obviously, Skyrim's the most playable one because it's got the most mods, it's the most new. Oblivion's still my favorite, though. Morrowind being second. Skyrim's not far off. The spell is not great. I wanted it to be good, but it doesn't seem very... He cut his face off. Took his face off. Okay, Draining Touch sucks. We're just gonna use flames. I mean, look how much more damage it does. Yeah, take these wolf belts, I guess. It's not like I'm freaking swimming in money, am I? Can't even afford the spells I want. Oh, a rabbit leg. What a treat. Community kept alive with all the modding and such. Yeah, it's incredible. There's still mods coming out to this day. Nuts. It's crazy how long people will mod a game for. Like, look at Beef Me, for example. People are still modding that thing. It came out in 2005 or 6 or whatever. I'm sure Oblivion even has mods coming out for it still. So does Skyrim. It's like, wow. It's nuts. I think when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, I might try modding. Because I considered doing some Skyrim modding once or twice. But then figured it was kind of late to learn Skyrim modding. So I'll just wait for Elder Scrolls 6 and learn then to do in a new game. Be kind of cool. Because I think it'd be cool to like make scenes and stuff. Like, I'd love to make things in Elder Scrolls game. Because I really enjoy that part of world builder, like just making like something cool, you know?
I mostly deal with
So doing that in the creation kit would be very similar. But then I could play through an RPG, which would be awesome. But maybe I'll be dead by the Elder Scrolls 6. Who knows?
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
No.
Well, what are you going to...
I know what I forgot. Or did I forget? One of these. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I thought it was Sky UI. Immersive HUD? Did I already do this? Ah, there it is. There we go. Now that thing disappears.
We are done talking about this.
Nice.
Oh, customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
I'm also waiting for the mod Beef Me Battle for Tamriel. Yeah, I saw that. Actually sounds really cool. I'll definitely check that out if it ever comes out.
Overheard, but the Riverwood.
I guess we can take this guy's quest.
You need in it. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back.
I need coin. I also like dungeons.
The sooner you find the... I think I have a few old spell books laying about.
What does he have?
If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold.
Oh, we will. Not yet. We could try wards. I don't have one. Raise zombie. I want raise zombie too. Let's just sell. I'm not gonna do blacksmithing right now, so I'm not gonna bother collecting stuff for it. I'll sell that because it weighs a lot and it's worth 3, I guess. Sorry about the dog if you can hear it. 82. Oh, I'll have to buy spells after we come back, I guess. Because I haven't got no money.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Nice.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
Fucking burn you, kid. Should have installed the Killable Children mod. What? Just kidding. Anyway, though. God, I hate the kids in Skyrim. I was gonna look for a mod to just remove kids from Skyrim entirely, but I didn't. Look how good the water and shit looks in this. It's amazing. It's crazy this game can look so good in this day and age. The power of mods. It's incredible. I'm more surprised my PC can handle it. Let's get Skeletor out. Protect your master. I protect him and get one shot. As you do. There's the mod that allows you to kill them. Yeah, but I don't want to install that. Probably not good for YouTube and Twitch to be using the Killable Children mod, you know what I mean? So I think I'll take a pass on it, even if it is tempting. Oh my god. Let me just move this box that I have under my desk for whatever reason. There we go. Keep kicking it. Alright, we got a bandit tower. Probably kill us, as they do. I don't want to have like a billion saves, so let's just do this. I need to stay on top of it. I usually end up with like 700 saves. I'm just like, oh. Probably shouldn't. Because I don't like saving over another save. I heard it's better to make a new one. I don't know if that's true or not. Oh, shit. Let's just try it out on a real person. Actually, that wasn't the worst. Maybe it just wasn't good on guards, because guards are leveled high. Okay, well, we're out of mana already. Ah, now he's about to hit me in the face! Nice. Take everything you own. I guess don't own anymore. That's why you keep at least one melee weapon as a wizard. You're gonna run out of mana. At least I am. I'm also not playing the optimal like race for being a wizard as well. You know, Argonians aren't known for being magical like High Elves or Bretons. But then again, this is Skyrim. Does it fucking matter? Everybody's a jack of all trades. Although I guess with the race mod, maybe that's different. What else? We might fill up on stuff before we even get inside. Nah, guess we got plenty of carry weight. I was thinking, like, when I was starting this, I'm like, God, I'm not going to be able to carry anything because, you know, wizards don't level up strength. And I was like, oh yeah, this is Skyrim. That's not how this game works. You don't have a strength skill. Let's try the skeleton archer. Ah! I'm bleeding. Jesus. It's kind of a big deal. The grass is so thick! Thick with two C's. Oh my god. His intestines came out. Brutal. Where's that body? God damn it. What? Ah. That's how thick this grass is, mod. Like, grass mod. You can barely see that body. It's crazy. Northern Grass, the mod is called. It's probably one of the better looking grass mods, but it does have its issues, I've noticed. Like, the grass will spawn through the floor of, like shacks. Like, this witch's shack that's used in the start of the game somewhere. Like, her floor of her place is just grass. It's like, well, it's not supposed to be that way, obviously. It grows pretty heavily over roads that shouldn't, I feel like. But overall, I think it's really good. So it was worth keeping. We can have a huge knapsack. Oh, like a black backpack. Speech skill increased by 7 points. Well, that's more fitting with our theme of necromancy. I don't like the... I mean, I like the 10% resist magic, but I don't like the fact that it's like the right color. I want a cape that's like black. You got face covering. Ooh. Spooky. Got new doors for these as well. It's kind of cool. Just lots of little mods to like just make everything together look amazing. I'm gonna grab a drink real fast. No, do some dungeon. Alright. Drink has been achieved. Has been eskeeved. Too bad we don't have the raised dead spell. I'm gonna regret taking all this stuff. Say hello to my little friend! Oh, we leveled up. More magic, please. We need to get to the point where we can harvest people for bones. Which apparently is 2 more levels of conjuration. I think we can just spam skeletons to get that. Maybe not yet, though. What's the range of this thing? I mean, it is a touch spell, so probably not too far. Yes. Give me all your shit. Oh no. You're dead then. Again. Oh, Christ. And here's the fun part of Skyrim. Resource management. Carry weight capacity management. Ah. Fuck. By fun, I mean elf. Oh no. Alright, drop. I'm really bad about just picking up everything. Iron isn't worth as much as it weighs, right? So generally, I think that'll be fine. Ooh. 15% resistance to frost. It's not as good, but it looks better. Maybe a little water skin in our backpack. See that? Oh no, our torch burned out. That's my only torch. Shit. I needed that. You got a torch? So he just stop staring into his wall.
I'll need to throw this.
If I do this. Give it a follow. Spleen Spluncher. Sorry. Maybe the light from my spell will be enough to... I mean, it's not the right color for light, is it? Maybe flames? I think we're fucked. We're fucked, Jimmy. Oh. I mean, we're in a dungeon. Surely they'll give us a torch, right? Armsman's sword. That's kind of cool. Steel greatsword. Casual 17 pounds. So begins. Why do I have a pickaxe? Actually, we're probably going to need that later. Steel. Warhammer. I wonder. We don't really have a light source, so it's going to be a little dark. I'm sorry. I had one when I came in. What if we go third person? Is that better? It's very ominous, huh? It's hard for me to see, though. I don't like third person as much as first person in Skyrim. I like it occasionally, but like, you know, it feels like a first person game and it shouldn't be played otherwise. But, you know, to each their own. If you like it third person, nothing wrong with that. As long as you get the fixes, because it plays like ass in third person by default. Can't, like, the movements are so janky in third person without any mods. Oh, shit. That's a hunger. And he's hungry. I'm not sure how strong hungers are. It's a modded creature, so it might just beat my ass to death. Skeleton, please. Shoot her! Oof, what a shot. Where'd he go? Is it dead? I guess it's dead. You have a torch? Come on, bitch. God damn. Somebody's gotta have a torch, eh? First of all, where's that hunger body? Probably bled out from the arrow. I do not see him. Although I don't see much. Oh. It's right there. Like I can't even fucking see it. There it is. I need a torch. Please. Mercy. Oh. This man has a torch. God. Okay, well, torches burn out, so, you know, it's not gonna last forever. But it definitely is gonna help. Look at the difference it makes. Anyway, snake, whale. I remember how to do the simplest puzzle in all of video games. Oh yeah. So hot right now. I hear breathing. Brigand plate harness. Oh, it was heavy. Right. 38. Yeah, we'll drop that. You can listen to the book Thief if you like. I'm not going to, but we could. There we go. We'll take it though to sell. I love how I installed a mod that gives me a thing where I could swap between, like... Wow, problem is I don't know how to use it. I thought H was supposed to put in... You don't have a weapon in your right hand to recharge. There must be a conflict of buttons. Maybe that's why H doesn't work! Little rat bastards. Scroll fireball. Sexy. I love the dungeon delving vibe, you know what I mean? Where you just go into a dungeon with a torch and a sword and do shit. It's a cool thing to me. Of course, in our case, it's not a sword. Oh, Jesus. Ow! I choose you, Pikachu! I believe in the power of skeletons. Look at this. Look at his damage. Wow, he's so strong. Oh, Fuck it. I don't know why I have Seed of Life on my thing. I can't even use it. Spider doesn't know what to think about Skeleton. Ew, he broke. Oh my god, look at him. Amazing. Gold! I love gold! There's something enjoyable about just getting gold.
You, over here. It's coming loose. I can feel it.
I already know he's gonna run, so, you know, cut the chase. There will be no running for men. Oh, yeah. Me. Just the audio a little bit, like, I want that up. Bit. It's probably fine where it is. Sure. There we go. Do a little bit better. Hey, more souls for the gem god. God, the Draugr sound a lot scarier with that mod. Oh, on my. Don't tell me my torch just burned out. Oh my god, the torch burned out so fast. It's super effective. He's a monster. Oh. Didn't mean to pick that up. What the hell was it? Why am I carrying this? Why am I carrying this? Or these? Or those, more importantly. Anything that's iron. Why am I carrying iron? Or some kind of idiot. Afraid so. Did that torch really burn out? I guess it was partially used already. Well, that sucks my ass. Now you're in Galt. Sure. Who's burying all these bodies with gold on them? That's what I want to know. Oh, there you go. I remember. Fuck you. Should we see how damaging a trap is in this? Will it one-shot me? Just a fucking bout. Jeez. Okay. Let's not step on traps then. I have to get so close to be able to see. Fuck. Oh. Oh, he's a strong boy. Oh no. Aha! Killed him before he had a chance to do anything. The dagger attack animation is super fast. Look at this thing. Which makes sense, but it's cool. It makes daggers feel a lot better. Oh, he's an arrow guy. We gotta pull the arrow out. I got an arrow in my genitals. There is a... Why am I bleeding? You've been shot with an arrow. What do you mean? Don't let me die like this. Okay, we're healing again. Fuck's sake. No! I already did this. Just wait for an hour. Everything's fine after an hour. Just like real life. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna come prepared next time with, like, well, a travel lantern. We'll never have problems seeing ever again. I probably could have bought one in the fucking store I was at right before we came here. I just didn't look, and I didn't have money. I guess. I thought the torch would last longer. Oh. Just took a little off the top. For science. Can I roll through fire? Roll around fire. Hell yeah. Getting good gold though. I have to now. 556. I came in with like 50, right? It's not too bad. Come get some. Did I say I was a necromancer? I meant fire mage. Fuck's sake. Start using our skeleton summons a bit more. So I'm not feeling very necromancy at the moment. Somehow just the default flame spell just feels very strong. Ah, shit. Here we go again. Ooh. Nice miss, dildo. Yeah, stab him. Not sure we leveled up our conjuration enough to do what I need. Magica. Why is our speech being drained? Damn it. We're one level away from conjuration. Let's see how much level we get when we do this. So it's right there. Oh, that's total level. Right. It's right there. I know what I'm doing. Doesn't look like it went up. Shit. I don't know. I'll just hold off spending my point then. I'm not putting all my points in the necromancy, of course, or conjuration. I could put some in distraction, but I want to start getting down the necromancy tree, which is in the conjuration tab. Pretty soon I'll be able to harvest. I'll be able to basically make followers that are permanent skeletons. So that's kind of my goal. Out of harvesting bones off people and then using soul gems maybe or something. Hopefully not black soul gems because those aren't easy to come by. We'll figure it out as we go. What the fuck? That's not That's not a Draugr at all. What are you? Shave me, my bearded friend. Who's not bearded. Ghouls. How cool! Wish I could see them. Okay, they're not too bad. To victory! Where'd he go? Sounds like he's behind me or something. Ooh. Shit. Spicy. Shroud rock scrolls. I never use scrolls. I'll probably end up just collecting a ton of them and not using them unless it's emergency. They're good when you're out of mana. Sometimes they're really powerful spells that you can't cast normally because you're weak. Oh wait, I just realized I leveled up my conjuration. What's this? Dual cast and conjuration spells and powers thing. That could be good. Find 11 types of bones on humanoid corpses. 4 bone altars marked on the map. At a bone altar, convert 1 of each bone into a skeleton warrior. Skeletons do not count against your summon limit. Enemies can only temporarily defeat them, not destroy them. That sounds amazing. Banned weapons does not summon mystic weapons. Gives a fuck about that. We're the bone collector. I guess we can conjuration mastery. That's Rat King. Entering combat creates 3 undead skeevers under your control. Their corpses can be raised, but they dissipate when combat ends. Use the Merciful King power to temporarily prevent this ability from activating. That sounds awesome. Oh shit, right, I was in combat. The daggers. Just very nice. It's a good fit for the Necromancer. It's my sacrificial dagger, of course. Everybody has one. Let's get big. Ooh, this looks like blue glow. It looks fancy. It's funny how easy lockpick is in Skyrim. I say as I break a lockpick. But even master locks, they don't feel very hard. I would never put any points to lockpicking. Although in Ordinator, the perk overhaul mod, maybe there's a point in doing it. Who knows? I cannot remember. Ooh, that looks even cooler in third person. Is this the right way? Where it came from? Nope. Which one is my crosshair? The left one or the right? I feel like I have 2 crosshairs. But I'm not exactly sure which one is my... I mean, it's not the one on the left, surely. It's not going the right way. But maybe I have to disable my crosshair. Do I even need a crosshair for melee? Like... No. It's pretty obvious where you're swinging, right? Maybe Immersive HUD? Crosshair always on? I guess I'm wielding a spell. Yeah. It's not the melee that's activating it. Of course. I knew that. So like a lockpick, that's fine. Some gold, some magic potions. Did I loot him? No, but I don't want to. We'll get a dragon word shout or whatever. I forget which one is in here. Oh shit, I didn't realize that's what that was. The spell's not very good against these. Ugly little bastard. Although it is leveling my destruction. Actually healing me. I just realized. I should have realized that sooner. Asses! Fuck your attack animation. Oh, Jesus. He's like, hi, hi. He's afraid! It may be broken. Defend me. Oh, fuck off! One shot my skeleton. What an asshole! Maybe skeleton archer's just better. Man, these actually must do a lot of damage. Why am I testing without saving? Yeah, just let me stand in one. Get a quarter of my health. It hurts. Ah! Not like this. Ass! Foxicles. What mods you be using? You know, about 200 of them. Would you like me to go down the list? Because I won't. I didn't make a mod list available to view for the stream, unfortunately. Which is something I should have done, but I got lazy. I'll have it for next time, maybe. Bird. God, I wish I had a torch. That seems like a reoccurring theme in my my travels. Really is a torch right about now. Who dare? Who dare? It's so dark. I can't even tell what I'm looking at right now. Well, I can, but barely. For Frodo! Oh God, Frodo, please. Yes! Alright, we need to look at that thingy. Just... How do you do this again? Bear moth. Owl? Wow. This is a puzzle for 2-year-olds? Oh shit, I forgot. We're not eating his drinking like we should be. So we're getting debuffs. There we go. We'll regen a bit better and stuff. I gotta watch that. It's just a subtle little thing in the bottom right I just occasionally don't acknowledge. This guy might be hard. He also might be soft. I haven't used this. What the hell does this do again? I honestly don't remember. Is this like my best spell and I forgot I had it? Curses living target with necrotic energy causing the flesh to decay and do 12 magic damage for 6 seconds. I don't know. I mean, it's good against humans. But obviously, I'm unfair to that. Can't use it yet. Can't use the human spell against Draugr. Not very useful. I like the purple glow of the Strange Runes mod is cool. I like it. I mean, look at that shit. Ooh, spooky. I know it's coming. Ah! Damn! Boy's got some aim. Are you shitting me? Because we didn't start the main quest, this hasn't activated? Fuck! Oh no, we gotta run through here again. Oh shit, I wish I would have known that before coming in here. I was on the way to fucking activate the main quest as well. Yes. That's fine, that's fine. No problem. Didn't need that shot anyway. Sure sucks. I'll come back for it. I know where it is. It ain't going nowhere. It's because we did an alternate start mod that bypassed the main quest, basically, until you go back to Helgen. So because we haven't even seen a dragon yet, it's like, nah, dude. Which is fair. Fuck you! Skeleton's a prick. Come through the back way the second time? Can you? How did you get back up here? I don't think so. Unless you find a way to, like, ninja yourself up onto these rocks. Which maybe you can. Let's mark where we are. Apparently I can't. Well, that's kind of annoying because my cursor's there. I can't fucking click on it. Eat my ass! Alright, well, we can fast travel to Riverwood, though. And that I will do. Because why wouldn't I? So we'll turn this across, then we'll go back to Helgen. I guess. If I can find it. If I've done so, it's possible. Oh, okay. Well, that's promising.
The sooner you find the claw, the
Found your weird sex toy.
Normal. You found it. There it is. Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
400 doubloons.
Thank you so much for taking care of
Damn.
me. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasure.
What you got? Oh, he's got a travel lantern, for God's sakes. Okay, thank God. He had one. So basically, we don't need torches anymore now that we have this. It's a wearable lantern. So we just clip it on our belt, and then we can see shit. It's incredible. We'll just make sure the settings on it are the right ones I wanted. This one. It's not Lantern of Skyrim. It's wearable lanterns. Okay. It saved my other options. We can make it so lanterns use oil, so they're not just like cheaty. Otherwise, you just have a permanent light source. I don't mind, but at the same time, maybe we should play a bit more. We're using immersive mods, might as well fucking play full immersion, right? Just buy some oil. Hey. Hey. Where's the man?
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank
For Christ's sake. Where'd your shit-ass brother go? Oh. Don't mind if I do. Shit, yeah, boy. Alright, we'll go for Conjuration dual casting. Seems good. And we can double summon skeletons to make them better.
It's a fine day with you around.
Yas. Destroy or play a different game? No way. I do it sometimes. I'd play it more often if people watched it. Since they don't. You know. It is what it is. Although Skyrim I'll play regardless of whether anyone's watching. Thankfully for me. I don't know what that word means ever, so I'm not going to say it out loud. Probably, though. I don't know. I've never actually married anyone in Skyrim. I've never done the whole marriage or kids or any of that stuff. Just like real life. Wow. So immersive. My immersive loneliness. Feels too real. Alright, let's I didn't sell. Let's sleep in the tavern, I guess.
What are you staring
It's gonna tell me I need to sleep anyway.
This is an ode to Skyrim's...
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Yeah.
Here,
I'm looking for
take a look
twerk.
at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Oh, bounty. How do I bed? Can I bed you? Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Ragnar, you're that visitor been poking around.
Ah.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Hard not to.
Fuck, I'm away.
The ale is going bad.
Oh.
We need to get in there.
Wrong room.
Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
Wrong room.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all.
Get the fuck out of my way.
Get a fresh batch of
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat. Get the coal.
There we go. I found it. Finally. Not familiar with these mods? Is that the Dark Soul overhaul? No. My game is... I've modded it to look a bit more Dark Souls-y, though. But it's not anything particularly Dark Souls. I'm not using, like, the Dark Soul menu or anything. That thing in the bottom left is the eye equip, it's called. It's just a quick selection thing for Skyrim. But I went with a more like Dark Souls look to my game. I wanted a more bleak. Everything sucks experience. Alright. Fuck. Where's the man? I just want to sell my shit. This is bullshit. Why isn't he there? What happened? Whatever, let's go to Helgen, I guess. Somewhere here? Is that Helgen? Or is... I think that's Helgen. That way. How's this different to the regular Skyrim? That's what I imagine Solus' Bavarian village looks like. Yeah. I can see it. Solus out there without a shirt. You know? Glistening in the sun. Cutting wood. Yeah. What the fuck? It's very different to normal Skyrim. There's a lot of things, obviously. I have like a billion magic mods. Not a billion. Like, obviously it looks visually different. A lot of places are like towns and cities are like redone. It's a lot of things. Animation replacers, texture replacers. Fuck my ass replacers. No, I'm gonna die. Uh-oh, I alt-tabbed by accident. Haha. It's an inconvenience. Run! Not you fool! Oh, fucking alpha wolf, man. Guess that's why he's the alpha. Not a beta wolf. Shit! Oh, fuck, I have a healing spell. I can't cast that healing spell. How about this one? I don't have any magic. Oh, that's inconvenient. Yeah, kick it in the face. Okay, sorry. Oh. Oh. I can't run a heavily modded game on my PC. Oh. I feel you. Well, obviously I don't. Because I'm doing it. Yeah. I used to not be able to. I wouldn't have dreamed of streaming a heavily modded Skyrim until I got these new computer parts like this last year. Now my PC can handle quite easily, which is nice. What was I doing? Fucking freaked out. Let's loot the alpha. Good, we looted the alpha. Jesus. There's also some new quest mods. I got some of those in there. I mean, I have 200 mods. I can't list them all, you know. Well, I have over 200 mods, I should say. I almost hit the limit, which I believe is 255. It said you were running like 220. I was like, okay, I should probably stop. Oh yeah, I never got a Guardian Stone. That would fucking help. Magic seals will learn 20% faster. Fuck yeah. I guess that's why it gives you the option to start with it. It just makes sense. I remember this being here. It's stealing. Oh, it's a guard tower. Oh, it's from that mod. Valkyries. Are we close to Valkyries? Yeah, I guess so. What's the goal for this playthrough? Overall, it's to beat the game. I've never beat Skyrim's main quest before, so that's my main goal.
Is it Argonian?
Well, my secondary goal is to become a powerful lich. there's a mod called Undeath, and it basically allows you to become a lich, which is quite like powerful in game. So that should be kind of cool. We'll be the most powerful necromancer that ever necromanced. That's my goal. And just have fun, I guess, you know? Or try not to die. For die we must. It's a man and his dog.
You're looking a little rough around the edges. You feeling all right?
That's not a very nice thing to say.
Hey!
I didn't do as much damage as I was hoping. Ooh. Sir, please, calm down. Oh wait, we can use our Necro Betrayal of Flesh spell. Oh, it's effective. Oh, it's like I'm looting right arms and right legs. What the fuck is going on? And then I remembered why. It's kind of weird you can eat raw venison. Basically, we're harvesting skeleton parts off people to make an army of undead from our perk in the conjuration tree. And then we'll go to one of these altars and make some skeleton followers. I'm not sure if I'm going to have a follower, like a proper one. I don't really want one. At the same time, I do. Need me a character of the Witch King of Angmar, right? No. No, sir. His name is Wanks and Shadows the Fifth, which is very much not the Witch King of Angmar. Holy shit. That spell is quite strong. Also, I wouldn't use a name like I wouldn't put Angmar there. Ruins my immersion. I wouldn't use like Lord of the Rings stuff. Unless I was playing Lord of the Rings mods, probably. Last time I played Skyrim, I was playing Lord of the Rings mods. Like I have a full, well not full, I have a YouTube playthrough when I was doing Skyrim with Lord of the Rings mods. That was ages ago now. Get a few followers of Whiterun. Yeah, I know her. Well, obviously you get Lydia. I don't want Lydia. You can get that Dark Elf in the tavern. Should be better. But I don't really want one. I just want an army of undead minions. Where the fuck is Helgen? That's also what I want. I want to go to Helgen. Is it up here? I'm trying to start the main quest, but I can't find Helgen. That was a dead-ass Lord of the Rings playthrough. It's kind of weird. It started off weird, that's for damn sure. I was doing like the weird roleplay for Barathor thing. I watched that back and I was just like, what the fuck? Can't believe how many people still play this game. It's crazy, yeah? Well, it's a good game, you know? And it's got billions of mods and mod support still going. It's not surprising people still play this game. It's always a game you can come back to and enjoy, usually. Unless you're just sick to death of it. Deadass means good. Oh, does it? Sorry, I'm not hip with the kids. Well, very good then. I still stand by my word. It was weird. Oh God! Please have mercy. The betrayal of flesh. It's a prank, bro. This spell does a shit ton of damage. Look at this thing. It's one-shot noobs. Give me your hip bone. Punk ass bitch. Got a little cookout. Fuck, I wish I was using this spell earlier. Oh, we need Skyrim Part 2. Well. Or Elder Scrolls 6. I can do with that. Cooking a rat. I guess there's kind of a purpose of cooking food now, since I have a food mod. That looks like throw up. Maybe that. I'll stick with the cook skeever, thanks. Ooh. Piece of candy. We're carrying too much shit, of course. As always. Wait, a spear? Say what? If I put it in my right hand, does it act like a spear? Or is it just a reskin two-hander? No. No spears ever stab, which is what a spear should do. I miss Morrowind's spears. They were cool.
Looks like meat's back on the
Tell me the long boy. Meat's back on the menu, boy. Steel Tonto. Don't taunt me, Frodo. Nice. Thank you for the follow, Georgieka? Yes. That's how you say your name. Now it is. I prefer the steel dagger. I like the look of daggers. Tonsils look cool too, though. Alright, where the hell am I? Does anyone know where Helgen is? You know, the place where you start the fucking game from. I know it's around where I am. Is it up here? Or is it here? It feels far away from Riverwood. Isn't it, like, really close to Riverwood? I thought it was. Like, you just go down the mountain a little bit and you're at Riverwood, right? Yet I don't seem to know where I am or where I'm going. Here's Riverwood. That's a start. Let's try and backtrack. I guess. Zoom in on the map, you should see Helgen buildings. This is as much as I can zoom in. I don't. All I see is rocks. Or am I blind? I don't know if this map shows buildings. That might just be a Skyrim. Well, that one does. There's Solitude. Yeah, clearing on the map is relatively where it is. Oh, right there. Okay. Let's head through that then. Good enough for me. Where the hell am I then? I'm mine! The hardest part of all was just trying to get the main quest going. Good. Ember Shard Mine. Okay. There's no time for mining. We have work to do. The forest fucking look great. Here's what my game looks like without the EMB, by the way. Still looks pretty good. But it very much looks different, obviously. It's a lot more vibrant and nice. I could easily have a very cool, nice-looking game if I wanted. So I'd just switch out my E and B for like a brighter fantasy one. But I'm really happy with this one. Nice stream, you fuck. So rude. Well, half rude, I guess. Keep going down the road, take a left. Yeah, somehow I got off the road. How did this happen? I went the wrong way. I'm taking the long road. Ass. Well, I'm down for a little exploring. Timber Shard Mine discovered. Didn't I just explore that? I just heard someone draw a blade. Alright, let's try dual casting skeleton. Maybe it won't get one shot. Skeleton takes so long to come out of the ground. It's a cool animation, but he died before he could do anything. I will just blow your head off with this OPS spell. Oh, he's scared. Bitch. Take your ale in your left foot and your right leg. The fuck? I'm just out here harvesting people. How long did it take you to mod this? Literally like 7 days. And I'm not even kidding. Like I don't want to touch modding Skyrim for some time. If I could avoid it. Like I spent a week straight just like waking up, going to work, coming home, sleeping, waking up, modding Skyrim, going to sleep, going to work. Just repeat that for 7 days. That's what I did for an entire week. At least you're not dropping frames. Yeah, I'm not now. It was in the beginning. Seems to have stopped, thankfully. Mine means you're going the right way. Oh, there it is. The gate to Helgen. Yay. Finally. I mean, other than the crash when it loads, like after I die sometimes, I haven't had any crashes. So it seems pretty stable. I had to learn how to do like a mashed patch, and I had to learn how to clean like mods, and you know, it's a bit of a tedious process. Did this activate the main quest? Or wait, did I think I set it so it has to wait like 7 days, doesn't it? I don't remember. I'm gonna look through Helgen. No, we can't. Oh, yes, we can. Some dedication. That's something. That's for damn sure. We never bought oil for our lantern as well. Fuck. Hell. Well, that's good. So now the lantern won't do anything. Fuck. I don't really want to go back through this. That's good because it's locked. The whole idea was skipping the alternate start thing. I guess was to not. I thought I was hearing wagon wheels, like the start of the intro. Not again. Well, I've been to Helgen. I think that's how your snow has melted. Story of my life. Maybe you go talk to Jarl Balgriff. And he'll say something about something.
Damn those great names to
I didn't actually talk
they
to him.
want back the storm cloaks. They'll get what's coming to them.
Before I do that, though, because I'm going to forget, I'm going to go buy some lantern oil. It is important. We'll be lurking. I'm going to make some super protein chili. Ooh. I like chili.
Are you feeling sick?
A super protein chili, like where you jizz in your chili? I hope not. Oh no. Should get a circle of guys and have them bukkake your chili bowl.
I work for Belaford, the general goods store. What the fuck?
I'm assuming that's not it.
Welcome. Let me know if you want
You gotta talk to the blacksmith at River Run. Oh, right. Maybe. Get out of my way!
Could you spare a coin?
Spare a knife, bitch. I don't know. I'm sorry. Forgive me, my lord, for I have sinned.
I enjoyed it. What can I get you?
Give me a bed.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Yeah.
Go to your room.
I'm gonna piss in it. You ever seen an Argonian shit the bed? We're about to. Whoa. Awesome. Fucking figures. Now I'm dropping frames. I blame Thran for this. It was fine until he showed up. God damn it,
Let
Thran.
me know if there's any.
I just ate before I went to bed. I guess I did just sleep for like 12 hours. That's fair. Fine. More food then. Have some fucking cabbage. Delicious cabbage. Blech. I hate cabbage. Cabbage is the poor man's lettuce. It's just disgusting.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fire?
And lettuce is already cheap. So that's saying something. It's really the other way around. Lettuce is the poor man's cabbage. But I hate cabbage.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
Why does everyone tell me I look sickly?
Come by Belaford's shop, the market.
What's wrong with me?
You sure we've got something?
He looks happy as a clam. Let's go use the shrine. Maybe we got a disease I didn't realize. They usually say that when you are sickly. This weather. Wow, so cool, man.
Take a good look
Cabbage is
around.
good stuff.
I'm sure you'll find
I mean, you might be right.
If not, let me know. Everything's for sale.
Everyone's got different tastes.
Tickets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I like garbage, so what can I say? It's what I do. It's what I eat. So that's. Should we use this armsman sword? I've been avoiding using a sword because I kind of enjoying the dagger, but. Nah. Dagger's cooler. I never use daggers unless I play an assassin. And even then, I usually use the bow.
One of your trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Trinkets. Why the fuck do I have so many arrows? Too bad they're not worth anything. But as long as they don't weigh anything, I see no reason to sell them. Prices are 5% better. Maybe we should be wearing this 5% backpack. It's not a lot, but it's something.
Now, you just let me know what you need. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
What are your PC specs? Storing this? Well, I got a NASA supercomputer with a rocket engine. I don't know, man. I have a Ryzen i9 processor, a GTX 1070 Ti, so not a super new graphics card. Nothing, I can't remember the rest. Like, I don't have the best things in the world, but some of it's alright. I mean, some of it's good. Yes. Yes. So much stuff. Hide braces of pounding. Oh. Yeah, I just recently basically spent $1,000 upgrading my computer. It seems to do alright. Thanks for that money, government. I want some more stimulus money. Keep a really light shield. Ooh, it's like a dark fur cloak. I'm gonna need a place to store shit, which means we need a house. And unfortunately, I'm not really in a position to get a house yet.
All right.
I did download a mod for a house. For like a necromancer themed house. I don't know where it is, so I'd have to look that up. I'll worry about that later. We could of course just get the shitty breeze home or whatever, but I don't really wanna. I do like the guard. One of the coolest mods I've installed recently. The guard's armor replacer. Every town has special, like, guards armor. They just look really cool. It's very loud out there. Okay, let's go buy some more spells, shall we? Where's Fair and Goof? I like how you can hear the rain on the roof. That's nice.
Father says
Oh, he's having a meal, is he?
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing. Take a look.
Take a look. Tell me to do. You shit. Can I turn off that UI? That'd be...
You know, if you've got the...
There
It seems this damnable... I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Reduce target movement speed and attack damage for 5% for each second. That's kind of fun. Especially when I'm trying to run away. I'll buy that. I don't know if I could use it. I do want to get good at illusion as well. Like, illusion would be kind of fun. Pretty sure you go to the river and blacksmith as he tells you to go to the Jarl of Whiterun. Okay. I'll head there after I buy some spells. Water breathing. We're Argonian. That feels redundant. Vigor Mortis. Concentrate to drain 10% of your current health per second and heal the target undead for that amount. Some unholy strength, increase their attack damage and stuff. That's kind of cool. Turn dead. Transfusion. Oh yeah, there was like some poison spells. Shadow Bolt. Shadow Bolt could be cool. Let's try that. The ability to infuse your weapons with shadow magic. Oh, it costs a lot. That's all my money. But a dagger of shadow magic sounds pretty spicy. Nah, let's get some... I want Reanimate Corpse and Raise Zombie. And we want Poisonous Bolt and Spray. Maybe that's it? Improves armor by 40 points. Maybe we'll get that too. And Necroplague. Ah, fuck. I will have my Necroplague. I don't need soul gems currently yet. Alright, that'll be every dime I have. Which is fine. Trade all my monies for some sweet, sweet spells. Hey, we got bounty.
Remember, your mind is the best weapon you get.
Alright, see what we got. Shadow Bolt, can we use it?
Your mind is the best weapon you have.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, it has like a... It can't decide what color it wants to be, Strange Rune. You know, it should clearly be purple because it's shadow magic. That's pretty cool. Okay. We got... Raise Zombie and Raise Corpse. Necroplague. Poison Spray. Poison skills of restoration. The fuck? Okay. Ooh. I like that. Oblivion Rift. Wrong game. God. Not an Oblivion Rift. If I have to go through an Oblivion Gate, I'll cry. Thank you for the follow. Yes. Sip? However you want. I'm just going to try and pronounce the last part of your name. It's just a jumble of letters. Just trying this out. That's actually not too bad. Oh my god, they fucking ruined me. We didn't buy oil for the lantern. That was the whole reason with the Bellathor. Fuck. I literally went there for one thing and I... It's like when you go to Target to buy some fucking batteries and you come out of the shopping cart. Just like, fuck. And then you didn't even buy what you were looking for. Son of a bitch. Your fault.
It's a shame, isn't it?
You're a shame. Shame. We need to get the Necromancer robes. We can also craft black mage robes. Which could be good too. But we're not good at crafting, so maybe not. I don't know what put points in crafting at the moment. But we will eventually. Was it called lantern oil, right? 13. Oh. I don't have 156 gold. Right. Let's fix that. Surely I can sell something. Oh. There's no money. Fuck off. I see the problem here. Spooky.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. Morn's looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
I'm looking to deal some damage. Looking to be a prick or deal some damage. There, 154 gold. Is that enough? It's enough for some of it, if not all of it.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Everything's for sale, my friend. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Even his ass. Lantern oil. Ah, we're 2 gold short. I want all of it. Oh, I can sell the Book Thief. Yes, I'll sell it for 5 gold. Fine. Just give me all your damn oil. Things I do for love. The love of oil. How do I refill it? I'm off. Enjoy the stream. Thanks, man. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. So is it active? Do I have to use it? I don't really know how. I've never used lantern oil before. Use. Does it work?
Come by Bellathor's ship.
I genuinely have no idea.
Come on.
Maybe I had to unequip it and re-equip it.
I'm sure we've got something in
The lantern's nearly full. Aha! Did it. Alright.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We'll pay good money for information.
Mmm.
A woman. A foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun. So we will be in Rorikstead if we learn anything. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
I mean, I do like money.
Find us in Rorikstead.
I don't know who it is, because I played this game 1,000 times. I'll tell later. What was it doing? Ah, Riverwood Helgen thingy. Let's go talk to the blacksmith in Riverwood. Riverrun? Riverrun is from Game of Thrones, isn't it? Riverwood, yeah. It's like river and doesn't sound right.
Every day we get visitors at Riverwood.
Not him. He isn't the blacksmith. It was the woodcutter guy, wasn't it? Isn't that the one you talked to eventually?
Yep. Got business here in Riverwood, eh?
New to Riverwood? If you're looking for work, go see Hod at the mill.
Need something? I need to start the main quest. I do. I think it's because of a setting I have. I don't think I can physically start it. Maybe I can initiate it by this. Time delay. Dragons, when enabled, can spawn out the world. No. Delayed dragon 7 days. Shit. Alright, let me go stand in somewhere that's not raining, first of all. And I'm gonna alt tab and jump somewhere real quick. I'll go to the mod page, see if I can figure it out. I think I just have to wait a certain amount of time. But maybe... I didn't even try to talk to Jarl, did I? That also might be the option. Let's see. Skyrim SE. I forgot what it's called. Classic. Oh wait. Quests. Oh. Can I just do it from here? These are finished quests, right? Yeah. No. It is called Skyrim Unbound. Right. Skyrim Unbound alternate start. Let's see. Non-Dragonborn character can use the options to become Dragonborn at any point in the game. So currently we're not a Dragonborn. How do we do that? Right. I don't know. I feel like it's in that menu somewhere. It must be. Enable dragon. Yeah. Probably. Or maybe we need to enable dragons for Anduin to be... Is it Anduin or Alduin? One of them's a priest from World of Warcraft. I can't remember. And the other one's a dragon. I'm thinking maybe just 7 days. We have to wait 7 days? It just happens? I guess. Probably don't want to turn that on if I don't know what it does. Oh well. We'll just not do the main quest for now, I guess. It's probably okay. But in case I didn't actually talk to the Jarl. Let's go talk to the Jarl. Jarl! And I'll go do something. Dungeon, I don't know. We go check out that mine. A mine! Maybe. I need more money. Always more money.
May the gods watch over your battle. No doubt, he thought it was the old... If it's the warrior, no doubt, Ulfric stole the day. But that day, with good plan, even now, we must all... But until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters...
Please keep your weapons sheathed in the Jarl's presence.
What is it that you need?
I'll keep my sheath on. Fuck. Okay. I guess rip my shit. I need to be right back. So I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Alrighty. Where were we? I just realized something. We have some altars on our map somewhere where we can make... Yeah, where we can make skeleton followers. Let's do that. There's one there. We started here, right? So we could get there pretty easily. Let's go here. We'll travel there and make some skeletons out of these bones we've been collecting. That could be good. Could steal a horse. Or not. Skyrim behind me. Perhaps not. Okay, let me mark it on my map here. At least that direction. I get lost easy direction-wise, so it helps to have a marker, or else I'll just run and I'll be like, oh, I was actually supposed to be going north and I'm going east or something. It happens to me quite frequently. Let's just practice our conjuration while we're walking around. I guess I need to eat and drink, it seems, because we passed some time. There we go. I feel well sated. What's this?
Hail, friend. It's good to see another merry soul enjoying this fine day.
Yeah?
Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of honey brew mead with me.
No! Alright.
Ah, nothing like fine spirits to help raise your spirits.
He's right, we should raise the spirits.
May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
How about we, reanimate them? Yay! Poison spray. Kill them all! Let's raise their spirit, shall we? That's what he would have wanted. Apparently dual casting this is expensive. He's alive! Check this out though, we got a mod that makes them turn to skeletons. Isn't that cool? I should have looted him first. Not that they probably had much. Where's the other ones? Ah. Got a little bit of stuff. There we go. Get some more bones. You and your friends will live. Well, mainly just your friends. Sometimes they turn into like Draugr-like guys. Sometimes they turn into skeletons. Sometimes they have like half decayed faces. It's pretty cool mod. Instead of just being an alive, glowy blue guy. Or... Oh. Let's try this Shadow Bolt. Oh shit. Okay, both these are pretty good spells. We're getting better. So the power of mods. I like how the Lancer's swaying the wind. That's not something I was expecting. We're almost there. I think we can just make an unlimited amount of skeleton followers. Guess we'll find out when we get there. Because they don't count towards the follower limit, I said. So maybe... Or maybe you have to have a full... It'd be ridiculous if you had to have a full set of bones. Because that would be hard. I think you just turn one bone into a skeleton. That's what it said. Yeah, we could put our lantern on. We should probably hotkey it. Although it's not really night, so it didn't help. Fuck's sake. I think the reason I can't see is just because it's raining, so... Oh, there's a staircase right there. Is there more stair? Yeah, there is. Just gotta discover the bone altar once, and then we can just teleport to it, so that's good. I'm assuming that's it. That looks like a bone altar to me. There's a dead guy with necromancer's robes. Heck yeah. Well, not a guy. Wrong spell. Can we use random cards? I think that's the stronger version. Pulse of Angmar now. Ooh. This is just me, or did you just get way hotter? Wow. Alright, how do we use this? At least one of each bone to perform a ritual. Oh no! One of each bone. Oh god. Oh right, but they're undying servants. Is this with ordinary perks? Yeah. It certainly is. So we need a skull, a right leg, a left leg, a right arm, left arm, a left foot, a left hand, I'm assuming. We have a rib cage, right? Yeah. So we're missing what? A right foot. Left. Do you need hands? I'm assuming. I don't have any though. They're not part of the arm? Clearly not. So there must be an arm or hand as well. Shit! Looks like we gotta kill more people. It's the only thing. The only thing I can do. You don't have to ask me twice. Alright, we can fast travel here. Very good. It's the first time I've tried this Ordinator perk necromancy part, so I've never actually done it before. I've used Ordinator perks before, but I've just never done that. Clutch River with Mine, Ember Shard Mine. Let's go to the Ember Shard Mine, actually. What's my carry weight like? 199. I mean, these are going to weigh a lot after a while. I'd like a place to store this shit. I could go for the house. I don't remember what the house boss called. Is the problem?